Hi friends, today I want to share with you the Gaiatop stroller fan. Okay, so this is a portable, rechargeable stroller fan. Of course, you hear the word stroller, so immediately you think, oh, it's just for babies and infants and toddlers. I want to just be the first to tell you, this is versatile. It can be used for anyone, anywhere, so you don't even need to have a young child at home. There's so many great uses for it, and I'll get through that with you. Just first off, again, like I said, this is rechargeable. It's got the soft plastic blades there that are a little bit pliable. So it's got the small spacing, so even the smallest little fingers aren't going to fit through there. It does have a removable face cover, so if you want to clean it out, you can wipe it down. But again, while I'm telling you, it is essentially harmless. Of course, it is a mechanical device, and we all know even paper, we use all the time, right? You can get cut by paper. So just use a little bit of caution while I'm telling you it's harmless. Use caution. Obviously, if you see that your child's just sitting there trying to put their fingers through, or trying to put like paper or pencils or whatever through, and again, these spaces are too small for pencils and pens to go through. But if you see that, obviously take it away from them. Just use some caution, right? And a little bit of wisdom. Anyways, let's move on. So yes, you can clean this out. It's great for kids. It's great for adults. It's universal. It's rechargeable. You've got a little place here to plug in your universal cord that comes with it. What's great about this is that in the past, these things have been around, I want to say, for about past 10, 15 years. I'm a middle-aged woman with 7 kids. Yes, 7 kids. And all of my children are either teenagers or young adults at this point. I do remember with my youngest children when they came out with something similar to this. It wasn't an oscillating fan. It didn't move. It was just stayed in one. It was just fixated. But of course the downsides back then, the bad thing about it back then was that it maybe held a charge for like 15-20 minutes, right? So for the time that it worked, it was great, but then you'd be out of luck after 15-20 minutes because the whole thing would just shut off. This is great because again, it holds a 3.5-hour charge if it's been fully charged. So I would just encourage you to make a habit. If you're going to use it, immediately after you use it, go ahead and plug it in. But you got a 3.5-hour charge. It comes fully charged out of the box, which is also great. And then, you can plug this in, and then you can take and plug this in to the other end of this. You can charge it in your car. You can charge it at home. You can charge it with a computer. You can charge it with on the go. If you have a portable charger, you can use that. So essentially anywhere. So this thing will be your little friend anywhere that you go, anywhere that you might need a little bit of wind, right, to cool you down. We're coming into the hotter months of the year. We're approaching spring and fall, a warm spring, especially where I'm at, unusually warm spring, and then I imagine our summer's going to be even hotter. So this is where these kind of things come in really nice and handy. I just bought one for my niece as part of her baby shower gift. And again, she was thrilled about it, and I just assured her this is something that you're going to want to make sure you always keep with you in your diaper bag. Again, if you're not a new mom or a mom of little ones, you can throw this in your diaper bag, but you can throw it also in your luggage. You can throw it in a backpack. You can throw it in your laptop bag, right? In your purse. It is lightweight, and literally it is so, look at this. If I was worried because I was like, oh, that's kind of awkward shaped, I could just bend these up. And there you go. It's just like carrying around like a teeny tiny like little tennis ball, right? And again, it's really lightweight. You can just take this with you wherever you go. Camping, to work. You can take it to sporting events, right? Clip it onto your camping chair. You can take this to the beach with you. Prop it on the sand, right? They have these octopus legs that are really pliable, and they keep their shape. And so all you basically have to do is just bend it and whichever way that you think that it will suit the fan best to keep it upright. But yeah, super cool. Let me just show you really quickly here what it would be kind of like on a stroller. I have my chair But basically what, again, you would do is you would come, you tape, and you would just bend each, and you can see I only bent one, but just to make sure it definitely stays in place, I would encourage you, you know, to use all three and securely position, to securely position that in place. You don't have to, but again, it works. Anyway, so this is great. It also gives you that allowance to be able to position the fan this way, you know, face it down over your child. You can also, again, if you're a new mom, you can put this not only on a stroller, but you can also put this on a car seat. The options are just, they're truly endless. We actually have one of these upstairs in our exercise room on our treadmill, which we have a treadmill that does have a little fan on it, but even when it was brand new, the fan really didn't put off much wind at all. And so essentially it did nothing. This, however, this has 4 different speeds. Let me just show you. So it's got the power button up here, and then it does have the oscillating button right just behind it. And again, that's what makes this so unique, is that it does oscillate and moves back and forth, and I really like that. So you've got your first is your lowest speed, second is a little bit higher, third, and this is the third highest setting. And then the fourth is actually natural wind. So it's just kind of like gonna like naturally let it like blow and move. Yeah. So again, 5th button, we'll turn it off. But let me show you at its highest setting one more time. That's the 3rd click. This is it moving. And as you can hear, it really is not that loud at all, which again, you can have this if you're studying like in a library, right? Such a great thing to have. Again, this is the Gaiatop stroller fan. Check it out. This would make a great gift. This would make a great addition to your exercise room. If you are somebody who's on the go constantly, or you're a sideline parent that's at games often, if you go to the beach, camping, hiking, even hiking, you can take this along with you. And to be honest, I would be really happy carrying this along with me. It's super lightweight, it's pliable. I could just wrap this to my wrist if I was being honest, and I was going on a long hike and I wanted a little bit of air, right? I can bring this right with me. Anyways, this would make a great gift, great favorites thing gift if you're going to a favorites thing party. Great baby shower gift. Don't forget this one. It's a great deal. Check it out. Again, Gaiatop oscillating fan.